Greetings, car fanatics. I don't have a lot of time to detail my car nowadays, so it's even more important to do periodic maintenance washes. In this video, I'm going to show you how I do my routine washes, and fortunately, Philisn was nice enough to send me their ceramic coating kit to try out. We have here the ceramic spray, their pH neutral soap, and their tire dressing. Alright, let's get started. The first step is to give the car a nice thorough bath. First, you want to fill up a 5-gallon bucket. You also want to use one of these grit guards because if there's any dirt in the water, it's going to sink below the grit guard and keep the dirt away from your wash mitt, and this is going to help prevent swirl marks on your paint. Next, let's go ahead and add the soap. You don't have to be exact, but just add enough to where the water bubbles up nicely and the water has a nice slick feel. Now add 4 to 5 wash mitts. Yes, you heard right. With the 1 bucket method, each wash mitt will only be used to wash 2 to 3 panels each. And because of this, you know that you're always using a clean wash mitt on your car, and this is going to prevent swirl marks on your paint. And while I did say we're using the 1 bucket method, I kinda lied, because there's actually a second bucket, but the second bucket is to wash your dirty wheels. So let's go ahead and get started with the wash. We want to clean the wheels first because if you wash the wheels last and you have soap on your paint, it could dry up and leave streaks. So definitely start by washing the wheels first. I like to start by using a wheel willy to clean deep into the wheel barrels, and this allows me to easily reach all those spots without having to try very hard. And next, I'm going to use a detailing brush to clean the wheel bolt holes. This detailing brush is nice and precise and allows me to get into the small cracks. And lastly, I like to use a sponge to clean the rest of the wheel and wipe down the tire sidewall. And here's a quick tip. Before putting the wheel willy, sponge, and detailing brush back into the bucket, rinse them off with a hose so you don't dirty your clean water. Now it's time to move on to the paint. Start by rinsing your car from top to bottom to loosen up all of the dirt. Before you start cleaning your car, make sure all the surfaces are wet. This is going to help prevent swirl marks. Starting from the top, clean your car with a wash mitt by going in straight lines. You don't want to clean your car in circles because this is more likely to leave visible swirl marks behind. After cleaning the roof, windows, A-pillar, C-pillars, and side mirrors, switch your wash mitt out with a new one. With that done, I'm going to switch out the wash mitt again and move on to the upper half of the doors, rear quarter panel, and the rear deck lid. Now let's move on to the front fenders and the hood. We're going to switch our wash mitt out again and clean the front bumper, the rear bumper, and the lower half of the doors. And with all the panels washed, it's time to rinse your car from top to bottom to get all of that soap off. Now let's go ahead and dry off the car using my Chemical Guys Gray Matter towel. This is an awesome towel. It's super absorbent, and one is enough to dry your entire car. I bought this towel 7 years ago and it's still serving me well. You want to start by drying out the glass surfaces first because using a dry microfiber towel on your paint could leave some scratches behind. While I would normally recommend patting your car dry to prevent swirl marks, I don't have a lot of time these days, so I run the towel over the paint in straight lines. This method is fine as long as you wash all of the dirt off your car so you're not dragging any dirt around and causing scratches. With the paint all dry, now we want to move on to the wheels and dry them off. If you have black wheels like mine and you leave water behind, the watermarks will be very apparent. Alright, now the car is all clean and look how shiny it looks, but we don't want to stop here. We also want to protect our paint. Now let's go ahead and apply the Philisn ceramic spray. With these types of sealants, you don't want to spray it directly onto your paint. Instead, spray the sealant a few times on a clean, low-pile microfiber and apply the sealant to your paint in straight lines. Make sure you get all the surfaces, and unlike wax or a traditional sealant, you don't need to work this into your paint. You just need to get the product onto your paint, and a little bit goes a long way. You want to do one panel at a time, and when you're done, take a clean microfiber towel and go over that panel to make sure you level out any high spots and remove any streaking. And I definitely know what some people are going to say. This method does not correct your paint and is not the appropriate way to detail your car. I've had all the time on my hands. I would clay bar, polish, and seal the paint, but who has time for that nowadays except for YouTubers? For me, I just prefer to wash my car often and periodically apply a spray-on sealant like the Philisn, which contains SiO2 to repel water. It also claims to leave a glossy finish and provide protection for up to 12 months. So while I'm not going to have paint correction in the best finish ever, it's definitely better than nothing. Alright, so we have the paint all protected with the Philisn ceramic spray, and it went on really easy, super easy to apply, and when I touch the paint, it leaves a nice slick finish. We're almost done here, and now we just need to add the finishing touches to the tires. The Philisn tire dressing comes in a convenient squirt bottle that's easy to use. Just spray the dressing all around your tire, and then use a rag to evenly spread it out. And will you look at that? The Philisn leaves the tire looking black without being obnoxiously shiny. The tires look nice and black. Alright, car fanatics, so we are all done. This is how I do maintenance washes on my car. It's been over 2 years since I've detailed it, but the paint still looks great. Sure, it isn't 100% contaminant free and could use a clay bar, but I, like many people, don't have time for that. Well, I hope this video was helpful. If it was, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to hit the bell notification icon so you're notified each time I upload a new video. And if you're interested in purchasing any of the products used in this video, take a look at the description below. Thanks for watching, car fanatics.